Okay, hey guys. Basically, this is going to be a video showing you all of what we've built on this survival server that was generated in 1.5.2. Most of this was built in 1.5.2 as well. A little bit was born in 1.6, but my friend and I, Blaze, we live together. You see on over here in this disorganized patch of land with so many items, but so disorganized area. We built most of this in 1.7, and the only thing we took advantage of from 1.6 is the fact that we have horses. Literally, like, we have so much hardened clay, but we never dyed any of it. And sad to say, this went to waste. We're going to be actually leaving the server soon and going to a new one. It was basically a problem of the admin never getting on, but the admin understood, and he's actually coming with the server with us, because unfortunately we're kind of taking everyone with us who was the active players on the server. But anyway, getting past that. Throughout this video, you may or may not see people introducing their own houses. Unfortunately, I won't be able to record my own voice talking alongside them. I'll fix it later, but for now, you guys just get to hear their wonderful voices and them introducing their wonderful houses. But basically, let's begin the tour. First, this is where we've spent most of our construction and building. We were focusing more on infrastructure and stuff and making nice things. But honestly, on the next server, I'm going to make a lot of stuff a lot smaller scale, or like stuff like this. Like this, I like this stuff. Like, this is my marketplace that I was building. You see this? Nice little nether stall thing. There used to be a zombie pigman in here wearing red leather armor, and he looked awesome. But he died somehow. I don't know how exactly. Like, he didn't despawn because he had stuff on him, but yeah, this is basically where he sold stuff. Nice little nether items here that he would sell. Place order here. Mr. Piggy's nether store. And you notice these nice little touches. These nice... I keep saying nice, but nice, mate. And yeah, it's beautiful. And then we also have this winter stall here. I have the snow placed so the snowman couldn't get out of here, and he would just throw snowballs at Mr. Piggy. But somehow he died. I don't know exactly how, but he's died twice, in fact. Then I have this outrageous mining stall with a diamond block here that I silk touched. Well, actually, I got one guy to get everything for me. Silk touch emerald, silk touch lapis lazuli, and all this stone, like, mismatched crazily. Inside here, there's a constantly moving minecart in the back that doesn't count for anything. It just makes a nice sound effect when you come here. And, of course, TNT, little fake mining shaft thing. 2 carts that serve no purpose. Basically, eventually this would have been stuff that we would sell things at to the whole server. Mining supplies, we may have sold enchanted stuff eventually, but honestly, we want a map reset 1.7 and we want more people. And you'll notice I'm in creative mode. That's just so I can go around. The admin gave me admin powers and told me I could go in creative mode since the server was going to end soon anyway. And this was going to be my install. It looks ugly as fuck. I know, it's so square. I hate it. It's so bad. But I am kind of proud of this, but honestly, I'm never going to do a stronghold stall like this. It should be called a stronghold stall, not an install. I'm never doing a stronghold stall like this again. The next time I make a stall, it's going to be an install, and it's going to be something like this. Only more indie and less square. So this is my marketplace. Eventually I was going to replace some of this sandstone with birch, and it was going to alternate. It was going to resemble kind of the marketplace in Isla del Rosa on the Hive server, if you've ever played there. It's a bad map, but I liked how he designed this marketplace and all. And this is my public library. This is my pride and joy of the server, because it's where I built my biggest project. Well, second one, but this is the one This was honestly the only one I ever finished, guys. I'm serious, and it's pretty bad. All these pathways, over there, over there, over there, over there, were going to be places I would build to eventually, but I never got to. So we have this little nice redstone lamps here to light up the surrounding area. Eventually, all these torches were going to be phased out for lamps, but of course, never got there. Alexandria Public Library. We exist to service the community and to provide learning resources for the citizenry of Alexandria. Come visit us today. Nice little birch and alternating stone brick. We have a drop box here, return box. I only ever made one book, and it was Moby Dick. Basically, it was just an abridged version that was funny as fuck, but we're not going to read it. We have this beautiful library here. Keep in mind, all of this, and I mean all of it, was built in survival and gathered in survival. So think of all the leather this stuff required. I had to spend about 500 leather or so to get all these bookcases, plus all the sugarcane I had to gather. And sugarcane may not be a problem if you have an automated farm, but I never built an automated farm because I was building other farms, so... Nice little place to sit. There's a desk for the receptionist. Moby Dick. Actually, we might read it. We might as well. Chapter 1. Moby Dick bit off Captain Ahab's penis. Chapter 2. Captain Ahab was not Jewish, and Moby Dick was not a Hasidic Jew. I don't know what the joke is. Oh, yeah, because Hasidic Jews bite off infants' penises or something, or like they cut it off and then suck on the blood. It's a really weird thing they do, and for some reason it's legal in New York. Chapter 3. Captain Ahab goes on an insane revenge attack against Moby Dick. Chapter 4. I didn't read that far into the summary on Wikipedia. Yep. Me and my stupid inside jokes. By the way, nice touch here, don't you think? This I'm not so proud of, but I had to light up here because zombies kept spawning in here. And eventually a creeper would spawn in here. I knew it, and it would attack me and destroy everything in here. Chandelier I'm rather proud of. Didn't extend enough light everywhere, though. Nice little desk that I'm even more proud of. You'll notice it's just, if you come around here, it's just a half slab. But here it's actual redstone lighting this up. Here we have nice little glowstone surrounded by the enchant table. This is our enchanting station. Well, one of our two. We had two near our house. And that's that. Got this nice little guardrail made from strategically placed stairs. This mountain was really cool, and a lot was planned with it, but with 1.7, the terrain generation is going to be pretty chill from what I hear and what I've seen. Ignore this. You aren't able to see it in survival at all unless you interpol up here. It's not my best design, but again, unless you were in survival, you would never see this. So, yeah, this is going to be a nice place, but I'm on, my friend and I, Blaze, and me, Destiny Gray, we're probably going to be building in the new terrain place with the weird grass thing called Podzol, and a cave in it. So that's going to be pretty chill. You'll notice here we have, this is all our coal, plus we have most of our furnaces filled almost to the brim with coal. Several nice blocks of coal for storage. Look at these insane stuff. I'm going to go through it. We stocked up on golden apples to cure villagers with before 1.6 because we knew golden apples would become more expensive. It was pretty chill. We got this, the circumciser. Unbreaking 3 and Silk Touch 1. We were going to gather cobwebs with it later, but we never did. TNT, 73 of it. All these tools. All these blaze rods, looting sword. Also, there's a looting sword in here. This is it. It has almost everything on it except sharpness 5 and unbreaking. I'm not going to place unbreaking on it since the server is going to end in a few days. All these gas tiers, all this lapis lazuli and redstone. I actually went through 2.5 stacks of redstone making some, not TNT, some redstone lamps. I'll show you that in a bit. And also we went through about 2 stacks of it making an iron farm. We have all this iron blocks here. And by the way, I'm going to say something. Some people have suggested on Reddit that they should decrease the redstone spawning rates and when mining. No, fuck that. So we have all this iron here. Pretty simple because we have an iron farm, so we never wanted for iron past a certain point. So we see all this obsidian. Give me a second, guys, and then we're back. So we see this blocks of gold, 64. You might be thinking, do you have a gold farm too? No. I have no idea where we got all this gold from. I literally do not, guys. Somehow, apparently, Blaze and I combined mined 64 blocks of gold worth in the whole survival server, and I never really quite figured out how we did it. Now, we don't have near as many emeralds. We used to have a lot of villagers, but it was a zombie apocalypse thing. And basically, we also had a lot more emeralds at one point, but I traded it for a bunch of saddles. We have this wither skull here. We have 2 beacons that you saw already that I'm going to show you guys real quick again. We have these name tags. We have chiseled stone brick, only 3 of it. We have balls of enchanting from trading with villagers. And then the rest of this is random items. We have all these music discs. Like I said, moving stuff into storage. Storage room is up there. I'll show you it in a bit. But basically, this is more random stuff. I'm not going to show you anything else in these chests because they're unimportant, except for this. A lot of it is just random items now, but my friend Blaze was going to be starting a drug shop at spawn. So we have weed. Gravel, that's weird. Daylight sensor. There was more drugs in here at one point. Here, magic mushrooms, cocaine, LSD. Random leads and books. This turned into our etc. chest at one point. Then we had these 2 beacons here. You'll notice we were trying to decorate it to mark out how we had done it. We're never going to finish this. We were going to have 4 or 5 beacons here. I forget how many. And it was going to provide all of the stuff at max power stuff, so we would have speed and jump and regen. So yeah, and then we have our little enchanting thing here. This is for the ingredients. If we put it to the side, it would put in water bottles. We're probably going to make something automated on our new server. We have brewing ingredients over here. We have potion of fire resistance. We use this the most for the nether. We use splash potions of healing for boss fights, but after we all got protection 4 diamond armor, you don't need you don't need potions anymore. We have all this food here. We would go through it like wildfire. We don't have a potato farm. We would take potatoes from other people. They didn't mind because they had, as long as we replanted. There used to be mini stacks of stone brick in here, but meh. All this hardened clay that we never used. So many unexploited resources. All this bloody coal, like, seriously, guys. This is our cow farm. Nothing fancy, nothing automated. Just good old-fashioned breeding and murdering with fire aspects. We had 2 Bane of Arthropods, knockback 2, and fire aspect 2 swords. Randomly, like they were the same exact enchants. We didn't do it purposely. That would be awful. We have these sheep here, you'll notice. Red, light blue, blue, whitish. There used to be chickens here before my friend Blaze made an automated chicken farm that would automatically grow and hatch chickens. And then, by the way, I'm turning off rain right now. You're not going to watch rain. Oops. I think rain is here. Off. There used to be mini villagers down here until a creeper attacked and millions of zombies swarmed in from there. And then we have this villager here that would breed with them. It was an automated villager breeding station, basically. Pretty chill and all. All this sugarcane, and it wasn't enough for me when I was building the library. It was so much bloody sugarcane. I wish I'd made an automated farm, but then again, like I've said, so many stuff I wish I'd built that I never did. So here we have our 2 horses. This is Blaze's. This is his Harley Davidson. And this is mine, Hidalgo, based off a horse in a movie called Hidalgo. It was actually a pretty good movie. Nice actiony, a bit mindless, fun. This stupid thing, so ugly. Basically, I liked admin, and I like the admin's friend Toast, but Toast was so bizarre, like really bizarre. He would build these weird cobblestone buildings all over the server, and we were never sure what they were for because he never finished them. I think he only finished like one thing, and then he hasn't been on the server since. Maybe he's like playing Counter-Strike or something. I don't know what he plays. Maybe he plays Team Fortress. I actually don't know what he builds. And here you'll see he has a ladder leading up, all these crafting tables. This was a habit of his, putting crafting tables like this. Never did anything with it. I had no problem with him living near us, but I wish he had finished this. I was going to ask Phoenix if we could tear it down before we decided to end the server. Now this. Mojang, I'm pissed at you. Lighting glitches. It ruined the whole roof of this. Whatever. This is my dog pound. You'll notice there's about 50 dogs in here. I originally had all the dogs over here, but Blaze got tired of it and told me to move them, so I did. Cactus, we never had any need for a lot of green dye. And then we'll wait for the chunks to load. I'll show you guys my castle in a second, but this, I had like 1,000,000 wheat farms here. I'm going to be changing how I make this. Like, I'm probably going to put it on a really long timer or something, or I just need to change the redstone around, maybe just have it so you're supposed to press the button twice. The thing is, I need to decrease the length of this redstone so we could more easily make this better and stuff, because I'm going to be building something like this on the new server, but it's way too bulky with its current design, so I'm going to just force people to press the button twice. Not sure what that's doing. Hope it's having fun. Anyway, you'd get plenty of wheat from it. It would be a double pulsing redstone thing. This stream of redstone goes here quickly to activate the dispensers. It would spill out water. Then a second, very delayed pulse at full delay with the repeaters would go down this line, go all the way here, and then turn it off. Again, I need to redo it, and I'm going to be making a tower several things high and stuff, where I'm going to be making it in a cave or something. I actually need to make one in a tower, because I'm building one at spawn on the new server. We see these here. I was experimenting with house building for the new server, but honestly, all of it's ugly. Okay. Wait for this to load. It's a pretty chill mountain that we move to. Now this. Just this. Okay, we're back. Basically, this was a pretty good, nice little castle thing. I made it too large and too ambitious. I'm never going to finish it, guys. It's just too ugly and too bulky. Especially since we're leaving the server. I did a lot with this, like this entrance and this throne room. Like, it's beautiful. This was going to be Blaze's throne and my throne. Gray for me, red for him. I'm going to be recording with Blaze, by the way. Not PvP, but SMP and stuff. Right here. Nice long hallway. Redstone lamps. This is my storage room. I wanted to decrease the length of this just one. But I'll do that on the next server. But you'll notice all these anvils, iron farm, all these redstone lamps, all the redstone I used. Look at this. Look at this. Cobblestone. Stone. Wait. Brick. Grass, dirt. It's all sorted. Combat items. You rename 2 chests in an anvil, something like combat items and stuff, and then you put them in there according to that. And notice all these swords. These are what we would use to kill the cows with. I enchanted this. It was shit. Thorns and protection. Would have been good for the nether. Mob drops. This, I never named that. Flint and gravel. Basically, it was pretty chill. So, yeah. And I never got anything more done. I was gonna hide this eventually, but the next server, I'm not building a castle, guys. I'm just sick of it. If we're gonna build somewhere, it's gonna be inside a mountain, and it's not gonna be on top of one. No more castles. I've learned that it requires too much commitment. Besides, I'm going to be going to college at the same time as 1.7. Unless 1.7 comes out during the winter, in which case I'll be recording a lot, editing a lot, but honestly, I don't think it's going to happen. We're going to be on a trial period with 1.6 while we recruit new people, and then we're going to build this community with 1.7, by the way. So that's basically it for my house. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the tour of my house. In a bit, in the next video, we're going to show Emmy's house. Emmy Gravaria. Actually, I pronounced that entirely wrong, so he won't mind me saying his full name. And plus, it's not his actual name. His Minecraft username is TB Sniper. I'm not sure if it's your YouTube channel. If he does, I'll link it later, maybe. There shouldn't be a creeper there. I lit it up pretty well. Oh well. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, see you later.